Alright, hey everybody, Follower Nice Center. Today we're going to be playing a nice little... Sorry if that showed up in the recording. It's a great start. Today we're going to be playing a nice little indie game that is currently in early access, and I believe somewhere around its 30th update since release. You can find this game on Steam. It's called Nuclear Throne. I'm sure some of you have heard of it, and since it is an early access game, it's going to have a few glitches. There's actually one on screen right now where Chicken has spawned in, this character. He usually spawns in with a TV, but he just so happens to spawn in with the TV in front of him where Crystal and Rebel are sitting. So it's shaking around where Rebel is. So you may be able to tell just by looking at the screen that I've played this game quite a bit, or just a little bit to get practiced, because this game is very difficult and there's a lot of stuff that goes into thinking about the game. So I don't like all the characters, obviously, and I'm only going to be playing a couple of them. I may run through all of them eventually, but for the time being, I'm feeling like playing steroids. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, steroid, well, each character has a special ability, and steroids just so happens to be, he starts off fully loaded and can dual wield. So by clicking mouse 2, I activate his ability, which is shooting the second gun in his hand. And by doing that in quick succession with having two of the identical weapon in my hand, this being the revolver, I can do this nice little faster murder. But now I don't have that anymore. I picked up a different weapon that uses shotgun shells. So there's a lot to explain about this game, and hopefully you would have already heard about it before, because I'm not sure how well I can explain all of it playing through this game, because it does take quite a bit of focus to just kind of play this game. And it's not exactly the most casual game in the world until you get really insanely good at it. Now, I've seen a few people play this game very well and do very well at it, but I'm not sure I'm exactly at that level yet. I do know that there are certain things in this game that I like and certain things that I don't like. I've certainly learned the turn of the trade as far as Nuclear Throne goes. And there, wow, 3 crossbows in like one little section. Double level up, that was pretty neat. And 2 melting level ups too. We'll get into what character melting is later, because he happens to be one of the characters I love playing as. Okay. Still having to use the revolver is kind of stupid. Oh no. Oh wow, how did I not see that? The assault rifle's by far one of my favorite weapons. Probably not going to be getting much experience here with these goddamn Rattata scorpions. I hate the scorpions so bad. Wow. And this run looks like it's going to die too. That's just really sad. So really, if you're going to buy this game, which I highly recommend you do, even at its early access level, there's a lot you would probably, there's a lot I could recommend for you, and that's like, do not get too attached to each and every run, because death in this game is barely an obstacle. Most of the time, it is just what happens, especially since a lot of the things in this game are very much out of your control. So you really just have to live to learn, or learn to live with some of the things that happens. I really have not been explaining myself going to the last level. So this level, or this game, is based off a series of leveling systems called mutations or upgrades, depending on which character you play. And how you go through the game is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, that kind of thing. And then after the third level of each area, there is a intermission level and then a brand new area. I've only gotten as far as the third area and 2 intermission levels, or the second part of the third level. And then when you fill up this little plutonium bar, which is what you pick up in this game, is plutonium bars or radiation to gain mutations. You can see I've got a little 4 there. That means I'm mutation level 4, and I've got 2 mutations. As you can see, what you have in the upper right hand corner and the upper left hand corner is just your little heads up menu, like heads up display. It shows the kind of ammo you have, and the more filled it is with yellow, or the less filled it is with red, will tell you how much you have compared to how much you can actually hold. And then whenever you level up, you get a selection of 4 random selected mutations that you can pick. I'm not sure how well I'm explaining this. So a lot of the time, some mutations are better than others, and most of the time I can recognize them by look like this is Lucky Shot, this is Last Wish, this is a Second Stomach, and this is Sharp Teeth. If the synchronization went well, you'd be able to tell I said those slightly before they came on screen. And a lot of the time a mutation will have its title in bright white, I think. No, it's all the same shade. That's weird. Anyway, it'll have its title above and then what it actually does. So I think this is the best, honestly. A lot of the time mutations are preferential, so watching this, you may already know what mutations you like over others. And I just ask that you respect my decision for mutations a lot of the time. Since there is no actual set tier system, there are with some, but a lot of the mutations are just guesswork. Oh my god, please don't. That would have been sad. A lot of the mutations are kind of just guesswork as to which ones may be better than others. And sometimes it's even entirely situational as to which ones are better. So, I'm not playing this very carefully at all. Not nearly as carefully as I should be right now. Okay, both of those assassins are dead. I would love to get a grenade launcher here. That is not the case. Oh wow, both dead. I thought there would... Okay, and on this level there is... You can kind of see it. I wish I was able to show this off. There's a secret level right here on this sewer crate. It actually looks... you can tell the difference because the regular sewer crates have this square in the middle. And then the secret level one looks like a turtle's back, which is actually a nice little TMNT reference. So, that's pretty neat. This is the second level, the hardest in my opinion. Like, if you can make it to the third area in the game, it is exponentially easier than the stuff we're experiencing right here. So, not every run goes that well, and that run would have went a lot better considering the mutations I had, and the weapons I had, actually. So, like I said, you don't really want to get attached to a lot of the runs. And if you click to start, you can go back to a select menu or just press R and repick. So, I think I've explained everything, at least as far as this character goes. There is a lot to explain and a lot to learn in Nuclear Throne, obviously. And a lot to practice, too, since you won't just be picking up the game. Though the idea is pretty simple. Like, it's one of those things, like, it's not difficult to learn, but it's kind of hard to master. And I'm not saying I'm a master whatsoever. As you can see, I took a very good run and completely soiled it. So, oh wow, throne butt, that's fun. So, this mutation is actually character specific, but every character gets a different kind of throne butt since each and every character has a different ability. What the fuck hit me? That's ridiculous. I do kind of ask myself the question of, like, what the hell just killed me there? And I wish, like, since this game is still in early access, I don't think this is that... Oh, no, an SMG! That was... Ah, motherfucker! Since this game is in early access, I don't think it'd be that much of asking if some of the people that made this game would, like, add a, like, a last minute kind of thing. Or, like, your last minute of life, like a replay to show what killed you and then a slowdown right before you died. Or at least, like, some text on screen in the death menu saying what enemy killed you. Like, I would very much appreciate something like that. Considering a lot of the time I really end up asking myself, like, what the hell just killed me? Because it... Oh, my God. Double machine gun. Die. Die! Woohoo! That was not the last enemy? What are you talking about? Alright, whatever. So yeah, I think it's a pretty reasonable request, and I don't think it would be that hard either, considering the game already registers what the hell just hit you, so why not also register what kills you? I don't know. I don't know much about development of video games, but I'd really love to see that in this game, considering, wow, 3 of those fuckers. That's amazing. 4! Holy shit. In just like one little area too, that's incredible. One thing I do really like about this... Wow, there are a lot of these alligator dudes. One thing I do really... Oh my god, a mimic! Oh, you motherfucker. So that's a mimic ammo crate. As far as I know, they only come in ammo crates as of the 30th update. But one way you would be able to tell them... And this is the level they actually start spawning, so basically fuck me. One way you can tell them is if you look at them for long enough, they will actually lick their lips. Or chest things. That's grounds for a reset. A lot of the time, I'll actually just reset a life based on the first weapon crate, since a lot of the time, the first level does have a plutonium canister like this, and a weapons crate, and I'll just reset. Oh, wow! I've been playing steroids a lot, and I haven't seen his alternative outfit, which is pretty cool. It's like a Jersey punk. That's hilarious. So yeah, there are a lot of reasons you should reset a level. Like, if you didn't get a very good weapon, and you didn't level up, you should definitely... Yeah, that's another weapon yeah. As much as I would have loved to play more as him, I don't like some of the weapons starting out with. This, however, is not one of them. The assault rifle is one of the highest tiered weapons, in my opinion, since it's just... Especially with this character. Considering if you get his thrown butt, it becomes fully automatic. And that can cause trouble. That can cause a lot of trouble. Wow, okay, he was harder to kill than I thought. So, every time you kill the last enemy of a level, it will move you onward. I know it's pretty late in the video to be saying, but like I said, I wouldn't be able to think of everything just from the start, and it would be kind of difficult to say so. So since there is no end of this game yet, or at least it hasn't been... What? No! I think I missed something up there. Steroids used to be a scientist. I can believe it. I think that's really cute that they add something with steroids like that. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, since this game doesn't exactly have an ending... Oh, shovel. That's good. Since this game does not exactly have an ending quite yet, or at least one has not been updated yet, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to be carrying out this series. Machine gun? That's not fun. I love the shovel. It kills this dude in like 3 or 4 hits. 3, I think. Anyway, since this... I keep getting sidetracked by the game. Since this game doesn't technically have an ending yet, I think I'm just going to be playing it until an ending is given and I beat it, or just in-between projects. So, since this is being uploaded, and there hasn't been much Borderlands or Portal, I hate to age my videos, but since there hasn't been much Borderlands or Portal recently, you can kind of guess what's going on there. Hopefully the audio level's good too, because I did some testing, but this game's options menu is... Wow, okay, I should not have been looking at Steam. This game's option menu is real finicky. So, if this video's messed up as far as options are concerned, I can guarantee that the second episode will not be. So, I just want to go ahead and apologize for that right now. I do feel like this character levels up a lot quicker than the others. Plasma gun is fun. I know a lot of people don't like it. Yeah, that's what the TMNT one looks like, right next to a regular one, so it's very easy to find. And the only way to get it open is by launching an explosive weapon near it. As far as I know, that's the only way to do it. I've killed the last enemy on top of it, and you see how it has destructive properties on the environment. That will not actually open it up, so that's the plasma gun. There are different kind of weapons in this game. The plasma gun and the assault rifle is one of 2 of... Ah, motherfucker! Yeah, that was just bad. I was playing chicken with that assassin really hard. The assassins can be... I don't know why I keep clicking instead of just pressing R. I'm not changing characters. The assassins can be really, really finicky. So you really need to watch out for them and make them your top priority for murder in the area when you get that far into the game. And they may not seem that harmless. Like, a lot of the time, they'll just be faking death. No, I didn't want this. Okay. Whew. Yeah, I do not want to put a gold weapon on steroids. I really don't want a gold weapon on YV either, but... And I'll be going over these characters later, so if you don't know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm not going to be going for a gold gun, really, ever, or anymore. Unless I'm playing someone like Fish, but that's still highly unlikely. So, Slugger, pretty good, considering it one-shots these assholes. That was just depressing. I was playing extremely recklessly. That's fine, I kind of wanted to reset anyways. Secret part of me just said, like, reset, reset. Yeah. I don't like the Slugger that much. It doesn't... I don't know. As far as shelled guns in this game go, the Slugger is certainly not the best, or even close to it. Another thing I really don't particularly like about this game, or the fact that it's a major, like, play element, because it's a neat idea, don't get me wrong, it's really cool, but just the fact that it affects so heavily on what you can do for the rest of, whoa, frame drops, what you can do for the rest of the level. And that's like when you kill the last enemy, you get sucked into the portal instead of having an option to go into the portal, which I get, it's a really cool thing, but just like, I don't know, for me at least, I don't particularly like it. Same thing with the screen shake, but thankfully you can turn that down. So if you've seen any sort of Nuclear Throne gameplay before this and you're wondering why my screen's not shaking every time I fire a gun, it's because I've turned screen shake to 0. And I just prefer it that way. A lot of the time mutations are pretty easy to pick unless you get a bunch of bad ones or you get a bunch of good ones. Okay, I do not want this run to die. I do not want this run to die. I do not want this run to die. Maybe if I say it enough, I'll listen. Because a lot of the time I can be pretty reckless. Oh, the disc gun! Yay, the disc gun is one of the more arcadey style weapons. Wow. That was bad. That was really bad on my part. God, Melting would love this. Alright, well, let me show off my contempt for the disc gun real fast. This thing bounces fucking everywhere. It takes bolts for some reason, and it does an absolute shit ton of damage. So, never underestimate the disc gun. It can't hit you, unlike the other things in this game that bounce around. So, that can be really fun. I do not want to die here. I do not want to die here. Please do not let me die here. That'd be so sad if I got an assault gun in this case. You know what? Yeah, I can dig this. Cool. Level 4. What? Did I level up 3 times on this level? Why the hell am I level 4? How many mutations? 2, okay. Whoa, I got a double level up, that's neat. So this can happen, you can mutate as many times as your bar fills up in levels, and I got really shitty double mutations, which is usually what it feels like. Though sometimes, oh god, that was a mistake. I was used to left click as my shotgun. Okay, well, I think that's gonna have to be the end of it for this episode. So if you guys like to see more of this, keep watching it, I guess. I don't know, because I feel like I'm gonna keep playing it. Yep. I do recommend you guys buy this game if you like the look of it so far. The characters aren't that hard to unlock either, so don't think that I've just been kind of abusing it. Basically, to unlock all the characters, all you have to do is get to the scrapyard and then die. That's it. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy the video. I will see you all next time. Goodbye.